What's up, guys? How's your things? I promised I would do more of these more frequently, but I actually haven't had a chance. This is the first time in at least 3 weeks that I've actually stepped inside the town. I just haven't had a chance. I've just had so many things going on. I had about an hour free to go around my local charity shops. I didn't actually get to all of them because I ended up meeting people that I knew and stuff and kind of had a few chats and things. So this is just a kind of select few of kind of things that I spotted when I was around. I was actually in for a meeting, so this was kind of fit in between the two. I'm looking at PC games here, something that I promised that I wouldn't do anymore. I have too many PC games and I'm not a PC gamer, but at 50 cent each I decided I'd pick them up. Even if I don't want them, I can kind of pass them off to someone else, I guess. She had a look upstairs and found these. I got pretty excited. There's some nice titles in here, but unfortunately only Spyro and Grand Theft Auto Vice City had games in them. The rest of them, I think the PS3 game was scratched a bit. What I did find, which I was pretty impressed by, which I hadn't actually seen in the wild before, I have all of the World of Power books, but I'd never actually come across one of the Sega books before, so this is pretty cool. I've played Road Rash. I was never kind of a Mega Drive person when I was growing up. I always had Super Nintendo and Nintendo and kind of went that. My friends up the road, the O'Sullivans, they had one, and I always used to play Road Rash and have great fun with it and stuff, so I got this book. It's pretty cool. The fastest illegal sport in America, indeed. I love the dynamics of the game. It was pretty cool to play. The next shop down, not so much. Nothing really kind of that blew my mind or anything. They had this really fat Mickey Mouse, which was intriguing. I love all of the Hobo Marios and kind of really husky, stupid looking things and stuff. So this was kind of intriguing to me, but not for €5. I don't understand why people put up second-hand toys for €5. It just doesn't make sense to me. On to the next shop, we found a couple of PS3 games. I found a couple of PS3 games that was on my own. They were doing 3 DVDs for €2, so I asked would they do it for the games as well, and they said they would. So I got 3 nice PS3 titles that I was happy enough to pick up. Some of these I actually gave to my nephew. I had a look at other things. For some reason, I don't know, I had a look at it. I thought that it was something that it wasn't. It looked pretty cool. I thought it might fix something that I had at home, but it turned out it was only 1.3 megapixels, and nobody needs that. It's just not good enough. Again, on to another shop. This is I edited it together very quickly because I only had kind of a quick amount of time to kind of look through things. Another PS3 game for Euro, how bad. This was actually lying on the floor in the shop. Just literally lying on the floor with my feet on. He spotted it by chance. I have a friend who's big into these. I actually had one of these myself, and it was amazing to kind of see it again recently. So I got that for €1 as well. This kind of intrigued me, but unfortunately it was missing a few bits. It's pretty old, and it's Fisher Price, so it's pretty cool, and it's really dirty and faded. So I didn't need it, but my own boys would have probably loved it if it was in good condition. Yet again, quickly onto another shop. I was under time pressure here because I kind of needed to get down to that meeting, but a couple of DS games, how bad? €2 each, not really what I pay for some of those games. The multi-carts probably made up for that. One of the multi-carts, unfortunately, was, instead of being 89 in one or 99 in one or whatever it was listed at, it was actually only 9 in one. You'll get over some of the games that probably stand up and stuff. Monster House, I know it doesn't trade in for that much, but on the way up to the counter I spotted this fabulous bundle. An Xbox 360 with loads of games. No, not an Xbox 360. A Kinect for the Xbox 360, which I know doesn't go for that much. And the games are okay. I wasn't overwhelmed. I mean, $12.50 for the laugh? Not really. But then I found this. I didn't realise it was in it. It was covered. So a controller with a charger pack and stuff for $12.50. Yeah, definitely. Anything else in there? No, unfortunately not. But $12.50 definitely. I asked her about the other games, so she gave me the whole lot for $15, which is pretty good. This is actually in another shop as well. I had a look. They often have some cool guides and comics and stuff in there, and I've even found manuals and stuff for games and stuff, so I said I'd have a quick look. She said they put in a couple of new computer things. They did, but it's all from kind of PCs. There was a couple of big box PC games. At this stage I just wasn't interested in PC games again. I'd already regretted buying the other ones for 50 cent each. They didn't really have anything that I was interested in. This was kind of like Windows 3.1 made simple. Windows 3.1 was never simple, guys. It was really hard to kind of navigate and go around. At the time it was mind-blowing. It was pretty cool. Here I am going back down that little alleyway that has the stuff in it, the Lucky Lane inside in town. He had a couple of Pokemon things. He always has comics. I found some pretty cool comics in here before. I found one of the Mario comics that I was missing. I found a Street Racer comic. I found a Batman comic that was actually signed. He gets these comics in similar places I do. He does pick them up in charity shops and stuff, but he often gets stuff as well that he has in his own collection. He is a comic book lover like myself. He's a good guy to talk to too, and he's reasonably priced, some of his stuff. Other things are like way more expensive. I love looking at these old adverts in the back of comics. It kind of shows their date and stuff as well. Some of the stuff that he does has is just outrageously overpriced. He has a couple of annuals and stuff that I'll show in a second that he just... I don't understand where he's coming from. I mean, you can look them up online and get them for way cheaper and stuff, even with shipping. So kind of the way he has things kind of priced and stuff. I mean, some of them are, for what they are and for the date they are, I'm sure they relive someone's childhood and stuff, but not for like 10 and 20 euro. Some of them, I mean, there's a Tron album there that was like just in absolute fabulous condition, but I looked it up online and the exact same thing is available online, including shipping, for a tenner the day that I looked. So I'm not sure, kind of, does he just pick them out of his head or what does he do? Again, a quick look at another window. This is actually kind of, I cut it short. I had to go down to that meeting and stuff. But they had a Hobo Mario for €5. I actually went to my local Golden Discs quickly to pick up a pair of earphones. They had a mat for €18. No thanks, I'm not paying €18 for a mat. And finally, I had a quick look at my local pennies. I started printing my own t-shirts, but I always have a quick look and see what they have. I'm not a Game of Thrones fan, but one of my friends is, so I had a quick look and see was there one in his size. There wasn't. He takes a small. They had other t-shirts though, one that I absolutely loved, this Donkey Kong t-shirt, and unfortunately they didn't have it in my size when I had a quick look at this rail. So on to the next rail, and yes, lo and behold, there's one in my size. Yay, let's go. Great week all around. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.